A camper knows how to get campers out of camp spots. Watch this. Ah, failed throw. Let's bounce it off the wall. There we go. There we go. Oh, he was waiting right there. Okay. Now let me lay down my claymore and show you how to camp in this spot. Let me show you how to camp. They're making noise out there. Stop making noise. It's as simple as that. That's all you got to do. Take out 2. Oh, why am I reloading when I have 40 in the... I still had 40 to go. 40 bullets. Why did I reload? Get my Semtex kill. And okay, it's time to evade. It's time to get out of here now. I remember when I had 0 subs, my friends had to give me thumbs up. From 100 subs to 100K, I'm thinking the only thing that I don't like about my job is the fact that nobody comes on time. 80% of the staff comes an hour and a half late. And that rhymed accidentally. It's so true though. They never come on time. If I were their supervisors, they would all be fired. Seriously. This is just like, I don't know. And it's like when I have to collab with these people, you know, because in the workplace you're like on a team. So I have to collab with these people. So when I come in on a collabing day, I have to wait until they come in. So that first hour and a half, I'm just tweeting like a boss. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be tweeting like a boss. I'm going to be reading my YouTube comments and messages like I've always been. What a failed grenade right there. But I don't know. I mean, my definition of a good job, I think, number one, you can't work on holidays. You know, if a job makes you work on Thanksgiving, on Christmas, on July 4th, on Martin Luther King, etc., etc., if you have to work on these holidays, that's not a good job in my opinion. I mean, yeah, you get time and a half. Ah, man, you see that frame rate right? I hope you'll be able to see that frame rate issue right there. That's why when you record like this, like a boss, this is better than recording from theater mode, because you can see everything. But seriously, yeah, if you work on a holiday, you get time and a half, you get more money. But nah, on these holidays, you need to be off. You don't need to be doing that time and a half nonsense. Oh my goodness, look, look at that tactical insertion noob. He put a tactical insertion in the middle of the map. Oh man, that's a noob move. But another thing that makes a job great is not working on weekends. That's another thing. I mean, if you have to work on Saturday and Sunday, I don't consider that to be a good job. I mean, unless I have some kind of prestigious job, like I'm an athlete, I'm a basketball player, I'm an actor, you know, I don't know. Do actors act on the weekend? Do actors act on Christmas and on other holidays? I don't really know. But if I had a prestigious job like that, then I wouldn't mind working on holidays and on the weekends. But any other job, it's just like, no, that's a terrible job if you have to work on those days. And another, RC car, man. And another thing that's a no-no for me is standing. If you have to stand, if your job involves standing for your entire shift, that's not a good job. So if you're like a salesperson, you know, like for me, that wouldn't work. Like, you know, if you had to stand, I don't know, let's say you're a cashier. I couldn't be a cashier. I'm not going to be standing the whole time. No way. And then, you know, waitress or waiter, can't do any of that. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to be like a Best Buy salesman. I mean, I walked into Best Buy the other day, and this guy says to me, he's like, you should switch to DirecTV. And I told him, I'm like, I already have DirecTV. But, I mean, that job sucks. He just has to say stuff like that when people come in. And, I mean, he doesn't even ask questions. He's a terrible salesman. I mean, I can understand if he knew that I had, you know, maybe I had cable or something. So he was like, you should switch to DirecTV. But, no, he didn't even ask me a question. And another thing is, how do these people sell things over the phone? Like, seriously. if you're at home and you get a call from somebody, are you seriously going to buy whatever they're selling you? I know I'm not. If somebody calls me at home and they're trying to sell me something, I'm not buying anything. And in fact, if I'm even going to talk to them, I'm just going to play around with them. I'm going to make it believe as if I want to buy something, and then at the last second, after like a 20-minute conversation, I'm just going to be like, goodbye. It's amazing. I don't know. Another thing is restaurant jobs. I don't really know much about restaurant jobs, but just the rumors that I hear, they don't get paid minimum wage. They get like $2 an hour, and then they have to share tips with everybody else that's there. So the tips that they get, they have to share. And then, of course, a lot of people don't leave tips, and then it's, then they have to deal with all these nasty people all day. Because when I go to restaurants, I'm pretty nice. If something's wrong, I won't be, so terrible about it. But I see other people just going off, and that's a stressful job. I don't think restaurant jobs are good jobs either. I don't even know. I think I just eliminated like 80% of the jobs out there by with my requirements and my recommendations. I don't know. These are just my opinions. So if you have one of those jobs, don't hate me or anything. These are just my opinions for me. I wouldn't be very happy if I had one of those jobs. That's for sure. Especially sales. Sales jobs got to be the worst. I don't know. 32-3. Not bad. Here we go. This spot is better than getting up on high rise. I'm camping even in zombies. I'm camping. Oh man, tearing them up. Ooh, I'm racking up the money. Give me the money. I can't hit anything. I got terrible aim. What? No, not already. Imagine if multiplayer was like that. You could only camp for a limited amount of time. That would be terrible. Purple the duck. What's up, boss? Thanks for the message. Yes, I've seen the golden voice, homeless man. What a story that was. If you want to see me with basketball commentary, check out my latest 2K video and a radio commentary. I don't know. Maybe that'll be coming soon. Or maybe one of my songs will make it to the radio or something. I'm just kidding. Fabricio 918. What's up, boss? Thanks for the Twitter message. This is a good question. I'm going to be clearing out my PS3 list in February, and I'm going to do the same on my 360 because I haven't added anyone on 360 in a while. So both consoles, I'm going to free up some space to add some more of you guys to help me own out there. Glenny Crazy, what's up, boss? Thanks for the message. I have your answer. I'm using L2 and R2. I couldn't get used to that L1, R1 when I first picked up the PS3 controller, so I went with what I was used to on the 360, and I've never turned back.